G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, another quick update for Iron Warriors. 2 videos. Yeah, banging them out. Well, I had a bit of a productive weekend, so I figured show you what I've done so far. Not a lot in the way of painting, but definitely did a bit of building. Like I said previously, got my order in, and I was able to do some odds and ends. Anyway, what you're seeing in front of me is my attempts at making some characters. Haven't really looked too much into the rules. I'm just going off of what used to be in the rules. For all I know, they could have changed them. But at the moment, it's just going off the rule of cool. And yeah, I think they look pretty decent. Anyway, guys, as you see in front of me, we've got 2 character models. We've got a captain, some sort of dude in Terminator armor. And then on their other side, we've got Master Signals. Call down some good orbital bombardment and adjust some artillery. I figure that sounds pretty Iron Warriors to me. And I had the bits laying around, so I thought, why not give it a crack? Anyway, so I'll run you through them. We'll do the Master of Signals first. Alright, excuse me, got a little bit of a cold. Alright, let's just focus. Yep, there we go. Right, guys, sorry for my ugly hands. Right, now, as you can see, old mate here is basically a hodgepodge of mix of armors. We've got Mark III legs and body, a Mark IV helmet, Mark VI shoulder pads, and arms from the Spartan. So I guess that would be Mark II. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah. So what parts have we got? Like I said, for this guy, we went with the Iron Warrior's favorite Mark III iron armor for the legs and body, and not just because that's the most I had in my bits box, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, so then that was the legs and torso. I then added these arms, which I got from the Spartan kit, the Spartan Land Raider. So it gives me a nice little tablet with a hologram projector. So I figure, yeah, he's plotting his coordinates. Went with the Mark IV head from the quad mortar launcher crew, mainly because he's got all the eyesight, eye lenses and all that good gear. I got, if you can see it just there, little radio antenna Vox communicator attached from the new Mark VI kits. And then if you can look on the backpack, just in here is another Vox kit from the Mark VI, just cut off the bits I wanted and slapped it on the backpack. Now the backpack itself, it comes from the Iron Hands Medusa squad, whatever the Iron Hands little 5-man Mark III squad. Yeah, I figured it looks pretty nifty, pretty neat. So yeah, and then I just stole this sword and these scrolls from one of the character models from the new Horus Heresy box and gave him a pistol. So that's the Master of Signals. I reckon he looks pretty good. Again, the only thing I'll probably let him down is my paint work, but hey, tabletop standard, good to go. Anyway, so that's that bloke. Next one. All right, this boy, big beefy boy, Iron Warriors Warsmith or whatever captain in Terminator armor. Yeah. Anyway, so the body comes from Death Guard Grave Wardens. All I did was get rid of the scythe that was located on the little belt buckle area, and got rid of the had little vents and whatnot on top of his torso. I got rid of them and then just added a few things. Like, most of this is literally just the Grave Warden. The head, the arms, everything is just Grave Warden. What I added to it, or like I said, I took some stuff away. I scraped away the scythes that were on the belt buckle, and I took off the vents that were on top of the torso. But what I added was this little standard from one of the characters from the new Horus Heresy box. I also added these grenade launcher harnesses from the Terminator kit, and these scrolls on the back. It's pretty easy. Painted him up, and I think he came out pretty decent. Came out pretty metal. Very Iron Warriors, I think. It's one good thing about the Death Guard, because they're very plain, unadorned. You don't have to worry about all the embellishments like with the Ultramarines or the Emperor's Children. Let me just get a focus. Yeah, you don't have to worry about all that other gear. I mean, the Death Guard are pretty a pretty practical legion. They're more worried about armor and pardon. Yeah, they're more worried about armor and getting through the battlefield. And with their style of warfare using chemical weapons and all that, it sort of still fits in with the trench warfare style of the Iron Warriors, because World War One they used so much chemical weapons and all that sort of thing. So you're going to have good ventilation systems in the trenches. So it sort of makes sense you can use a bit of Death Guard stuff. But yeah, I used more of the Grave Wardens for the other Terminator squad just to give them a bit of extra flair. When I paint them up, I'll give you a quick look at them so you can have a better understanding of what I've done. And I might show you some of the guys in the other squads that have got the bionics and all that in my own separate little video when everything's all sort of painted, when I've painted up this new batch, just so you can get an idea of what I've done. It's pretty simple conversions. All it is just mixing and matching parts, a bit of kit bashing. But you can get something that's unique and going for that look you want. I don't really want to go for an army that's really over the top with filigree and all that other stuff. I just want a basic sort of army. But I obviously want you to know who the characters are. I mean, the guys who will put a little extra effort in, but Iron Warriors being Iron Warriors, they generally not go for too much in the way of embellishment. But anyway, bit of a rant. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, please share. If you have any suggestions, feel free to chuck them down in the comments. Yeah, anyway, thanks for catching up. See yous. Bye.